Yeoman, seeing her thoughts weigh on her face, slapped his hands against his knees before shakily raising himself to his feet and walking to the old trunk. He pulled out a large key from his damp coat that hung on a chair, and unlocked it with a loud chink. Lady Pelorus, now away from her mind, put her cup and saucer on the table, and walked with curious steps to stand next to Yeoman, as he said in nostalgia. "I've been with the young master since he was born, but recently his reputation has been made to shambles. Having no hope, he asked me, his attendant, to discard his trunk of treasures. The old man did his best to open the lid, but found it to be stuck." Seeing this, Lady Pelorus gave a hand, saying, "May I help?" Yeoman gave a nod of approval and both opened the trunk with great force, revealing stacks of documents, books, poems, plays, musicals and dramas. With awe and wonder, Lady Pelorus knelt down to inspect the contents more closely. "What is all this?" she said with delight. She picked up a poem that read "To You My Dear Summer Day" by F.E. and read it with a delightful smile and chuckle, before picking up another play that read, "A Cat for You, A Love for Me" by F.E. Yeoman smiled softly, saying, "This is the young master's true passion, my lady. Ever since he could read and write, he would pick up his quill and write his imagination on paper." Lady Pelorus then went for the books, picking up thin and narrow ones, to thick, and even great ones. Seeing great books surprised her, since they were usually written by royal scribes, or religious institutions due to the number of people needed to write and bind them. "There are a number of great books in here," Lady Pelorus said. "Indeed. I managed to persuade a friend of mine at the monastery to bind the books the young master made, some of which turned into great books. Truth be told, my friend and a few of the rogue just could not get enough of the young master's work and would spend all their free time reading his works." Lady Pelorus laughed at the concept of clergymen reading books other than religious text. Amongst laughter and wondering eyes, her gaze fell upon a book, whose title she could not read. However, when she brought it to the nearby candle light, it read as "The Lone Noble,"